She ruled with fear, not love. She burned her enemies before they could rise. And while others dreamed of breaking the wheel, she turned it in her favor. In this story, Cersei Lannister wins. What if the Dragon Queen never reached the Red Keep? What if Jon Snow hesitated too long? Arya arrived too late? And the Lioness of House Lannister crushed her final enemies and claimed the Seven Kingdoms for herself? This is a tale of ruthless power, broken legacies, and the cost of silence. This is what could have happened if Cersei Lannister had won the war. The battle for King's Landing begins, but in this world, Cersei is prepared. Her spies in Tyrion's camp feed her every plan. Her wildfire caches are ready. And when Daenerys takes flight on Drogon, she finds not empty rooftops, but ballistae hidden in every shadow. Rhaegal is shot down over Blackwater Bay. Drogon, wounded, retreats with Daenerys barely alive. The Unsullied, caught in tight streets, are burned by wildfire traps. The Dothraki are ambushed in the alleys. The bells of surrender never ring, because they never had the chance. Grey Worm dies in the chaos. Tyrion is captured by Lannister guards. Arya, attempting to reach the Red Keep, is injured in a collapsing tower. Jon Snow, surrounded and outnumbered, is forced to retreat beyond the gates. The Dragon Queen is gone, the North is shattered, King's Landing stands, and Cersei sits unshaken on her throne. Dragged before the throne room, Daenerys Targaryen stands in chains. Cersei looks down at her with quiet contempt. "You wanted to burn the city," Cersei says coldly. "I just got there first." Without a trial, Daenerys is sentenced to death by wildfire. Her execution is broadcast to the realm. The last dragon falls, not in fire, but in silence. Her ashes are scattered in the wind. Drogon is never seen again. Tyrion is brought before Cersei shackled. She spares him, but not with kindness. She exiles him to the ruins of Casterly Rock, a silent, crumbling prison. Jon Snow, betrayed and heartbroken, is offered a choice: kneel and serve, or be executed as a traitor. For the sake of the North, Jon bends the knee, but in his heart, he breaks. He is given a meaningless title, stripped of power, kept under watch, a living ghost among the lions. Arya Stark recovers in secret, planning to strike, but Cersei, ever one step ahead, turns the city into a fortress. Faceless men cannot enter. Ravens are intercepted. The Red Keep becomes a spider's web, and Cersei is the queen at its center. Arya flees west. A faceless assassin denied her revenge. The wolf wanders, but the lion remains. Sansa refuses to bend the knee, so Cersei sends troops to Winterfell under the command of Ser Bronn, now Lord Commander. The castle falls after a brutal siege. Sansa is taken to the capital and forced into a political marriage to one of Cersei's bannermen. The North is shattered. Resistance is crushed. House Stark lives, but in chains. 10 years pass. The Iron Throne remains. Cersei rules through intimidation and propaganda. The Faith Militant rise again, not in opposition, but in service to the crown. Disloyal nobles vanish. Gold returns to the coffers. Order is absolute. Children are taught that Daenerys was mad, that the North betrayed the realm, that Cersei Lannister is the savior who brought peace. But in truth, it is silence that reigns. No freedom, no love, only obedience. Cersei lives long enough to see her grandson, born of forced union, groomed as heir to the throne. The Baratheon line returns to the banners. Tyrion dies alone in exile. Jon Snow disappears beyond the wall, never to be seen again. Statues of Cersei are carved in every city, history rewritten in golden ink, a tyrant worshipped, a dragon erased, and a throne never melted. In this world, the Game of Thrones didn't end. It was mastered. The lion played every card and won. Not with dragons, not with fire, but with patience, lies, and fear. What do you think? Would Cersei's rule have lasted? Could anyone have stopped her once Daenerys fell? And would peace under a tyrant be better than war under a dreamer? Comment below with your thoughts. Who should have stopped Cersei? Or did she deserve the throne after all? And if you enjoy these alternate endings, like, subscribe, and join us next time as we reimagine Westeros once again.